today we are going to have Unit 2. First of all, we have to deal with the revision. Number one, you ought to study hard. Use should. As we said before, we use should to express advice. So the sentence will be, you should study hard. Number two, you should see a doctor. Use if I were you. Another expression for advice. So it will be, if I were you, I would see a doctor. Number three, my advice is to take a taxi. Use should. So the sentence will be, you should take a taxi. Now let's deal with the new words. The first word of today is review. It's a writing which you give your opinion about something, about a book, for example, or a film. Number two, summary. A piece of writing in which you write the main ideas of a subject. Okay. Number three, novel. A long story. It's a long story. Title is the main idea of the book. The main idea of the book. Number four, a tour guide. Someone who takes tourists around. Someone who takes tourists around. Tremble. It's shake a little when you are afraid. Two. Shake a little when you are afraid. Detective, someone who helps the police in solving problems. Okay? Adventure, containing exciting or dangerous events. Adventure. Have you ever had an adventure? Okay? Expressing feelings. How do you feel when you are in a dark place? If you want to express that you are afraid or you are terrified, you will say, I feel frightened, I feel afraid, I feel sad. How do you feel when you win a prize? I feel proud, I feel happy, I feel excited. Number three, how do you feel about the story? It made me excited, quite happy. It made me excited, quite happy. Okay? Now let's deal with the grammar part, which is about the using comparatives and superlatives for comparison. We have countable and uncountable nouns, as we talked before. If you want to make a comparison between two names, fewer, the fewest for the things that we can count, or countable noun. And we use little, less, and the least for the uncountable nouns. For example, we use these words for comparison. We use fewer, the fewest for countable nouns. Just like students, we can count students. So we can say few students read magazines. We use little, less, the least for or with uncountable nouns. Just like milk, sugar. We can say there is little water in the lake because it was very dirty this year. The comparative forms are fewer and less. If I want to compare with or compare between two nouns, I will use fewer or less with than. I've got fewer books than you. You have got less meat than me, or than I have. Okay? The superlative forms are the fewest and the least. For example, if Ahmed has the fewest books in the class, I will say Ahmed has the fewest books in the class. If Safa has the least water in the class, we will say she has the least water. Okay? Now we have some examples. I have fewer books than Ali. As we have, books is a countable noun. So we use fewer and than. I have less money than Tina. As money is uncountable noun, I can't use fewer. Okay? Number three, class 4 has the fewest students. The fewest students, as we can count students. That bottle has the least water, the least. So I don't need to use than, okay, because it's a superlative. I want a book with fewer pages than this. He has as much money as me. As much money as me. Okay? She has as many books as her sister. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number one, this book has pages than that book. As we have the word pages, it's countable noun, so we will use fewer. Fewer. People often drink water in hot weather than when it's cold. We will take more. Number 3, students in our class have visited England. Few students in our school have visited England. As students is a countable noun. Number 4, there are space than 20 people on the bus today. Fewer people is a countable noun. The last one, the space number of tourists visit the museum early in the morning. The least. It's a superlative for a countable noun, so we will use the least. Okay, that's all.